I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are back again in the dining room. I know, yet again. We are cleaning it up. We had a surprising visitor arrive for 2 weeks unexpectedly, which is unfortunately why I didn't get any videos out. We were going to visit people, they were coming here. The place was getting turned around, that's why we're back in the dining room. Because when they came, everything got thrown here, a lot of last minute notice. But it's all good, we were really happy to have them, and it was great to catch up with so many people. But in lieu of that, a lot of crap got thrown into the dining room. So today we're going to focus getting it back on track, whip it back into shape. You guys are going to get to see the couch bed finally open, because I don't think I've ever shown you that before. So we're going to get the floors done here, we're going to get this place tidied, organised. And we're going to do decluttering as always. We'll do a bit of decluttering, recycling. There's a lot to do in this room. I don't think it's going to take me too long. But anyway, I'm so glad to be back with another video. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so as you can see, the dining room got a bit out of hand again. We are under some very strict supervision by Maxie. Hello. Hello puppy. Hi honey. Yeah, see there you go, he's giving his approval that the work needs to be done. So, yeah, it's not too bad down there, but up here it's a goddamn joke. But anyway, so these here are the curtains from the sitting room. Badly needing to be washed. These go to the dry cleaners, they have to be dry cleaned. And they won't fit in the machine. As you can see, that's just the two of them. And like there's the table. Wait, there we go. So they're absolutely enormous. But yeah, so just some boxes. I got some stuff delivered to me. This crap here is all from my car. My old car. Taking it out. Shopping bags are already there. Weight blanket. That was all there before. This little corner here, but everything else is like new. So that was there before as well. But yeah, so we've got guests coming over for a few days, so we need to get this place tip-top shape and yeah, get it organised. Okay guys, so I left there for 5 minutes and Dad took the curtains and left. So I'm gonna keep going anyway. And get the rest of the stuff done. So here I'm just tidying up a little project I was working on, just going through the recycling. I kind of put the recycling and stuff on the chair. And if anyone's curious, this thing I'm working on here at Blair Witch is Hunt Killer. It's like a subscription service where you can buy the bundles like I did here, and it's like true crime, but it's like puzzles and stuff. So if you like that kind of mysteries and, you know, whodunits and stuff, you get like a pack every month. I just bought the full kits because the shipping from America is ridiculous to here, but if you buy it in, you know, in bundled, it's cheaper. But yeah, that's just what that is there, and I was working on it, just happened to be on the table. It looked oddly staged. It is not staged, and this video is not sponsored in any way, just to clarify. So I'm removing all the plastic here, you can see, out of the Dyson box just to recycle it, and I'm keeping the inserts just in case for any reason I need to put it back in the box that I have the correct stuff, so it won't rattle around and get damaged, that it'll actually be able to hold sturdy in the box. Now I'm going to keep this, and the reason on that was I'm keeping boxes, I've got this box, I'm keeping that box there because anything with tech, if there's any problems with them during the warranty period, I like to have the box so I can bring it back and keep everything together. It's easier to bring it back with box. And these will be stored in the attic. So in case you missed my stories as well, I was able to procure a PS5. That's just the box I took out there. I was really, really excited. I've been saving for 2 years and trying to get one. So I was finally actually able to get online in time for the sale this time. I follow a Twitter page, which is like PS5 Alerts Ireland, and they, you know, alert you when the PS5s are available in different shops. And this time, thankfully, I actually got the alert and saw it straight away and was able to order it before they sold out. So I'm keeping that box as well, and again, that'll go in the attic. That's generally where we store any empty kind of tech boxes off, like laptops, cameras, all that kind of thing. As I already explained, for warranties and stuff, you need them. Or if you plan in the future to resell anything like that, a lot of the resale places require the box. And here I'm just reorganising this shelf. Okay guys, so what I'd like to do at some point is get the Kallax down here, but it's not just my decision. My dad's making a decision whether or not he wants it in this room, and if he does, I'll probably get rid of this. And then I will use these boxes, and then I can put all the bags and stuff in them. It'll be a lot tidier. But until that's decision made, we're working with what we have. So I'm just gonna pile this up a bit because this couch here behind me is a couch bed that's going to be used when we get this over at the end of this week. So I'll clear this chair off in case it needs to be used for anything. So I'm just reorganising this shelf here to fit everything on the chair, like all the extra games and stuff on it as well. Get it a bit more organised. My ideal scenario is to get the Kallax onto the far side of the room where the radio, like music setup is, because that would mean we could get rid of a lot of the furniture there, like the CD things could probably go, and like the white box could go, and the drawer unit could be moved, and we could get the whole sound system and everything into one piece of furniture, the Kallax, and then use the white boxes to store all the board games and stuff like that. So I need to make room here because this couch is around, it's around a double bed, so it comes out to a bit here-ish anyway, if not a bit further. So I need to be careful with the shelf, the chair. So the last time, it's a wonderful angle there. Yes, I am sweating, and I've been working for only a few minutes. It's currently a heat wave in Ireland. I was actually very lucky to get that Dyson fan because they sold out like everywhere. I couldn't believe it. I used to see them all the time everywhere, and then I was kind of thinking of getting one. I was humming and hawing, and then I'd saved up for it, but I was like, you know, it's expensive, and then there was a weather alert saying that there was heat coming in a week or two, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna get it, I saved for it, I'm gonna treat myself. So anyway, basically what's gonna happen is, the last time this couch bed was out, just here, last time the couch bed was out was, it's a long time, guys, it's a very long time since it was out last. So none of the audio setup was here, and the shelves weren't here, so the room was basically empty. There was a couple of bits, but like really not. Actually, no, I tell you a lie. The shelf was here, but it was over here. If you guys can see the lamp there, there we go. That's where the shelf was. So it was completely out of the way. That was fine, because obviously you've got the width of the arms either side of the couch for a bit of wiggle room. So the audio system is fine. It's not in the way at all with where the mattress is going to come out. There's like a poof, ottoman, footstool kind of thing there, and the chair is going to be in the way. And the way with the new audio setup of the shelf, the way it's done, it's not really like we can't just like slot it in somewhere. So there's a lot of like accoutrements, if you will, with the audio setup, because it's not just like a little stereo. It's got like a subwoofer, a disc player, an LP3, an LP3, an LP player, like a record player. And then there's boxes of records, a lot of which some of you would have, if you guys have been here for a while, you would have seen them in the attic declutter. They've come in, they've actually been listened to now, which is great. But we need to find a home for the chair and for the ottoman thingy. So what's going to happen is, realistically, when the guests come, it's either going to be myself or my dad sleeping in here. So like, you know what I mean, we're not going to put the guests on the crappy mattress, the crappy couch bed mattress. So we need to kind of figure it out from that perspective. Like, obviously I don't care if there's a chair at a weird part of the room, neither does my dad, but like if we for whatever reason decide to eat in here, we want the place to look nice, for obvious reasons. So I need to figure out what to do there. Now one thought I'm having is that, or what I was originally going to do was I was going to put the chair over here. If you guys can see the gap there. But unfortunately it is too wide, and moving that big unit is a job in itself. It's very heavy. Also the whole thing would have to be empty. You'd have to take the top of it. It's a whole thing, guys. It's not worth it for the chair. So I need to find a home for the chair and the little ottoman footstool poofy thingy. So what I might do with the poofy thingy is put it in the sitting room under the window. That will probably work. And then I'm just going to figure out where to put the chair. So initially I came into this going, it's easy, we're just going to tidy up, get rid of the recycling, clean up the dining room. But as with many jobs like this, it's a lot more complicated than it initially begins as. Also, I'm under supervision. You've already seen him. He's not here this very second, but I can hear him. I don't know if you get the camera will pick him up, but he's walking in the other room every few minutes. But yeah, so the main focus anyway is I need to find a home for the chair and I need to tidy up and sort out all these bags over here. They may end up in the garage, just temporarily. We still use it. It's actually great now that they're organised, because if, say I'm going to, you know, we're going to the charity shop or we're going to the recycling now, it's, oh, I need a big bag. I'm not opening up this box full of a million bags. And now that was plastic. Got cut off there by a phone call I had to take. But anyway, what I was saying was it's just great to have all the bags organised, so I can actually see what I need when I need it. It's really handy. I just pick up the correct bag, grab a bag out of it, and it's so efficient and handy. And I'm just here putting away the last few bags because I really want to keep on top of this, as it's a really good system that really, really works. You'll also see there on the floor is the blue IKEA bag. That's stuff that came out of my old car, and like there's a coat and stuff, and that's just going up to a room to be kind of organised, tidied and put away. And that silver thing there is just a reflector for my windscreen for when it gets really hot to keep my car cool. We're going to fill this up with stuff for the recycling centre, so we're going to keep that box, but it'll go out with the rest of the recycling. And this is all of, I don't know if you guys can see it, all their recycling. So one thing I realised is when you're doing online shopping, the amount of packaging you get is actually a bit ridiculous. Like a lot of the stuff I got, you know what I mean, the boxes were like a little bit bigger, but some of it was absolutely huge. But that's one thing I try and avoid doing, is creating more waste when I can, and I try and shop in store when I can. But like some of the stuff I literally couldn't buy in store, like the Dyson I bought in store, that's why I only had that one box. PS5 had to be ordered online, there was no way around that. Obviously, if you know anything about gaming, PS5s, they're in very high demand and very low supply, so you kind of got to grab them when you can get them. So here I just decided to go over and give this whole floor a dust, kind of a clean, like it's a brush, but it's like a duster brush, and it's microfiber, this blue, and it really picks up a lot of the dust, which is great. So I did a quick whir around the top dining room, which has been done recently, and the bottom one doesn't get done as often, so I really wanted to give that a good go over with the duster. You can see here I just popped the chair there in the corner. It'll be fine there for the moment, and if somebody wants to sit in or whatever, they can, and it's still accessible. It's not kind of blocking access to the table, which is good. And then just quickly running around with the duster. Another thing is I don't really like messing around with dustpans and brushes, because I find it half the time they create more work than they, you know what I mean, they create more problems than they solve. So I do like to use the Dyson there just to pick up the, you know, the little pile of dirt, and then it's great for hoovering the microfiber duster, and it means as well I don't have to put it in the washing machine as often, because this really does get like 90% of the dust out. And what I do notice is it will leave a bit of dust residue on the floor. Once it does that, I know it's not working, I take it off and I wash it. But because it's not wet, I can use it for longer as a dry duster and get all that dust and dirt when I'm not just blowing it up into the air. And then here's just giving this rug a really good hoover. I don't think it's been hoovered since Christmas, to be honest, guys, if not before. But I was really happy with how it came out. And how well it actually came up after hoover, and the hoover really did make such a difference. Even though it was only a light hoover, with the Dyson I really could see the difference in it afterwards. And here's just me going through the couch, and basically when I moved back I had this huge blanket and I just threw it over the couch, mainly because I hate the colour of the couch, but yeah, I thought it made it look nicer. But anyway, it's been sitting on there for God only knows how long. So I just threw it over to cover the couch, but it's, you know, obviously dusty and stuff. You can see here this like mattress literally folds. It's a very slim mattress. Found this blanket underneath, which I remember then was for comfort. Originally I thought it was to go over it, but it's actually to go under because the mattress is so thin. So I'm washing the two of them, getting them organised, and now I'm just putting the mattress back together while the blankets are being organised, so that when all them are washed, I'll put them back on, and whoever is sleeping in it will have a nice comfy bed to lie on that night.
Hey, don't you look at me like that, when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, it's your fault, now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that, you're not feeling sorry, it's your fault, now toss the salt. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder, oh, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder, eh.
Okay guys, so I just wanted to pull out that couch there, make sure it opens enough room. There's plenty. You can see there's a lot of cushions on it. There was a blanket underneath the mattress. I think that's for extra support because as you can see there, the mattress is quite thin on it. So just to make it more comfortable. And then the other blanket was on top of the couch just to keep it covered because me personally, I don't like the colour of it. So I put the blanket over it. Anyway, I'm going to wash the two of them because they haven't been washed in a long time. So, and it's the perfect weather to do laundry right now because it's so hot here. I also wanted to quickly update you guys in case any of you guys have missed my stories or whatever like that. So I haven't been on a couple of weeks because my brother came over unexpectedly as to surprise my dad. So things are a bit crazy here. He was here and we were going to visit family and going places and all that kind of thing. So things just got a bit nuts and I wasn't really able to film with that, you know, so I didn't really get much done. And I know my last video was the dining room, but as you can see in a couple of weeks it gets crazy again pretty quickly. So, and that was also to do with the fact that he came over unexpectedly. So and there was a few family members that came over to visit us, so we want to get the place clean, so everyone just got loafed in here because it was quick. It's kind of, you know, last minute, we'll be over in an hour kind of thing. So but yeah, but also of course like we're obviously delighted to see them, which is great. But yeah, made it a bit chaotic and it was crazy kind of couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm getting back on track now. I'm not going to say I'm all the way back because I'm not, but I just wanted to update you guys. I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't left YouTube. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks just trying to get back on track. We've also been having heat waves here like back to back. We have like 2 days off and there's another one. So it's crazy hot at the moment, hence why I'm sweating so much, so apologies for that. But yeah, I have to say the dining room looks a hell of a lot better than it did. Even just getting rid of the recycling, tidying up the bags and stuff has made a huge difference. And I gave the floor a good sweep and a hoover. I hoovered the rug and stuff, so it's looking a lot better already. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to wash those blankets and then get them back on, ready to go back on the couch before the visitors come in. I think it's 2 days they're coming, something like that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below and ring the bell. You'll be notified every time a video goes live on my channel. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a like. I would really appreciate that. I hope you guys found this video motivating and at least enjoyable. And I hope everyone is keeping well. Please let me know down below how you're doing in the comments. I know I've missed a couple of weeks with you guys, so I'd love to know how you're all getting on. And who is getting ready for back to school or back to college or back to the office. Let me know down below. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and a wonderful week ahead. And I will talk to y'all soon. Okay, love y'all. Bye.